Our facility layout redesign was conducted upon the tower's mailroom. Current state, a student will enter at the doorway indicated below and walk through the hallway to get to the service desk, where a student employee will be waiting to take their ID, type their last name into the computer system, and alert the second employee of which shelf to go to locate the student's package, at which point the second employee will walk down to the indicated shelf, pick up the package, and bring it back to the front desk, where the first employee will scan the package, have the student sign, give the package to the student, and then the student will leave with his package. Because the mailroom is located on the ground floor of Tower B, it has a unique crescent shape. Problems for the building layout include the nook at the end of the crescent-shaped layout, small aisles for which it makes it difficult to move between, as well as the cramped area as a whole. The storage areas within the mailroom are not ideally organized. Although the shelves are organized by the first letter of last name, they aren't necessarily alphabetized. An additional issue stems from the recent annual increase in package volume. Extra shelves were placed as temporary solutions but were never adjusted, so now storage locations are scattered throughout the mailroom. Extra packages are stored on top of mailboxes or in front of mailboxes, depending on package weight. As noted in our flow process charts, there's a lot of double handling that occurs between package drop-off, package pickup, and the letter mail processing. From observations, we noted possible ergonomic issues for the workers that arise from lifting packages from the ground or lifting packages above the head. This issue is prevalent in the overflow area, where packages are stored on the ground or on top of the mailboxes. After conducting an ergonomic analysis on placing packages above the letter mailboxes and lifting packages from the ground, we concluded that the recommended weight limit for lifting packages above mailboxes should be 16 pounds and from the ground should be 20 pounds, of which both of these are constantly exceeded. We noted during our observations that there was often a buildup of students in the queue waiting to pick up their packages. To further observe this model, we conducted time studies of the service time it took for a student to retrieve their package. We define the service time as the time it took for a student to approach the window, get their package, and then leave the window. During these observations, the average service time was observed to be approximately 80 seconds, with a confidence interval between 75 and 84 seconds, showing slight variability. In addition, we conducted work sampling of the arrival rates of students conducted over a several-day period. The work sampling were conducted as over 1 hour period and how many students arrived to pick up either paper mail or packages. As you can see here, there's a far greater number of students coming to pick up package mail rather than letter mail. Although there is a great variability in the package arrival rate depending on day of week and time of day. Using these values, we then conducted a queuing model using the mean service rate and the mean arrival rate. From this, we saw the probability that a student must wait to be 82.2%, the average number of students in line to be 4.625 students, and the average time in system to be 7.5 minutes. Although the numbers on the front side do not look bad, 7.5 minutes is a big chunk of time when a student is often running between classes or racing to get back to their dorm.
Here, the annual package volume is shown. This data reflects an increase in package volume received at PIT mailrooms over the last 10 years. While we were able to obtain package data from all 8 mailrooms, we were not able to further break this down by month, day of the week, or mailroom. Although this limited our analysis, it allowed us to confirm manager's statements that package volume is steadily increasing.
After defining the problems and assessing the current facility, we began by forming the following assumptions. After conducting interviews with the mailroom staff and conducting time and work studies, we chose to recommend intelligent lockers. Intelligent lockers are freestanding secure storage cubes that can be used to store packages. When a student wishes to retrieve their package, they would go to the locker bay that was indicated on their automatically generated email, scan their student ID, enter a PIN on the screen, and then the locker that contains their package would open. These lockers would not be allocated to students by a 1-to-1 ratio. Rather, the lockers would be based on demand. The lockers are highly customizable. The size of each locker cubby can vary, and the user can choose how small, medium, large, and extra large cubbies are installed. As seen in the picture, these lockers are appropriately sized. The top shelf can easily be accessed by someone that is shorter than the average, such as Aster. Service time would decrease from 80 seconds to 12 seconds. Previously, service time was measured from the time the student arrived at the window until the time that the student received their package. Now, service time is defined as the time that the student arrives at the screen until the intelligent locker indicated which locker is theirs. The difference is noted because with the new system, the next customer can begin service as soon as the student leaves the screen. They do not have to wait until the student receives their package. With intelligent lockers, students could access their packages 24/7. Currently, students can only access their packages when the mailroom is open. As mentioned, each locker bay would have its own unique queue, therefore the system would transition as a single server system into a 17 server system, as 17 locker bays will be installed.
To implement the intelligent lockers, the shown doors would be sealed off. Students, workers, and mail carriers will now all enter through the same door as shown by the green arrow. Packages would no longer be stored freely on shelving units throughout the mailroom, so the mailroom would no longer be a restricted area, and many interior walls could be removed to open up the space. An extra wall needs to be added to restrict entrance into Tower B for security reasons. Current mailboxes will be removed and replaced with intelligent lockers. These would be placed against the exterior and interior walls, and units would be installed in the center of the mail area. Like the current mailbox setup, these lockers would be accessible by students 24/7. The exterior and center bays would face each other as indicated by the arrow. This would ease the process of loading packages into the lockers for the workers, and it would decrease clutter around the information desk. The information desk is indicated by the orange shape. This would be the only area that is restricted to employee-only access. The filing system for the letter mail would be located behind this desk.
As indicated in our flow process charts, many of the intermediary double handling steps have been removed. In addition, with the reduction of the service time from 80 seconds to 12 seconds, many of the queuing theory models have shown that the probability a student must wait, the average number of students in line, and the average time in system have all significantly decreased. In addition, the letter retrieval system has only changed the mean service time to 35 seconds per student, which is still far lower than the 80 seconds per student of package retrieval. This shows that the probability a student must wait is only 6.9%, average number of students in line is less than 1, and the average time in system is only 2 seconds greater than the time it takes to give a letter, which clearly shows that the letter retrieval process will not pose a problem as moving that to be the single queue model. In conclusion, the objective of our project was to create a new facility layout that improves processes in the tower's mailroom for both students and employees. Our solution, intelligent lockers. It reduces the double handling faced by employees, decreases service time, decreases time in queue, creates larger aisles, has 24/7 access to all students, and creates an added security bonus. We'd like to thank Matt Sloan, Kim Reisenhausen, and student mailroom employees for their contribution to our project.